Akio listeners, let's learn sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to day 13 of the Hatsu Basho January Grand Sumo Tournament live from Tokyo in Japan. Trivia for tonight. Did you know that all the wrestlers are actually forbidden to drive cars? They must take the train, use a bicycle, or take a taxi taxi is really reserved for the senior rikishi. This came about after a series of incidents over a number of years, including drink driving and a couple of very serious crashes. A final crash in 2018 by Osunarashi, an Egyptian-born wrestler, led to the JSA banning rikishi from driving completely. He actually ended up being forced to retire. He did actually lie about his crash and tried to get his wife to take the blame. But they can get a license, they're just not allowed to drive a car. Part of that is about their build and the fact they're too big to get in cars, and if you've ever been in a Japanese K car, you will know what we're talking about. But a lot of them don't bother, and they wait until they retire to go to driving school, which is another story entirely. So on to day 13 bouts. Aya Nishiki, the sole leader, he faced Yokozuna Hoshoryu. Now remember, Hoshoryu has a terrible time trying to beat Aya Nishiki. There's a good touch as Hoshoryu tries to get in there and lift Hoshoryu and lift his arms and try and put him off balance. Aya Nishiki really pushed hard. They struggled with arms. Neither of them got a grip for a few moments. Aya Nishiki then drove Hoshoryu back to the bales. Hoshoryu was fully stretched on his back leg, defending at the bales. Hoshoryu then tried to push forward, and Aya Nishiki used the belt to just lift Hoshoryu at the front and then his outside belt grip, and he pulled Hoshoryu over Uwatanage. Gee, Hoshoryu, he just cannot seem to beat this guy. You could see Hoshoryu trying very hard to do what Kirishima did, which was lift him under the armpit and try and get his center of gravity off balance, but it just didn't work, and he is such a difficult wrestler for Hoshoryu to beat. Hoshoryu stuck on 8-5. Aya Nishiki maintains the sole lead at 11 wins. Onosato faced Kozukura. No Yusho implications in this fight, really. Onosato, he's trying to get to 9 wins in the back chasing pack, really. Good touchy eye. Onosato gets inside right and drives Kozukura back, but he then got... Kozukura got himself a front belt, but Onosato on the right-hand side, he drove his hand inside right, and it took him a little bit, but he got that right inside belt, and then he used it to control Kozukura back and over the bales. Yorikiri 9-4 Onosato, 8-5 Kozukura. Kirishima, he met Shishi for the first time. Now, Shishi's really wrestling up high this time. Bit of a balk by Shishi, a little bit of nervousness maybe. Then a slow mata, a false start for Shishi. Before they got underway, Kirishima got straight up under the arm and a right body grip and just moved Shishi back and over. Outclassed by Kirishima, straight off the touchy eye. Yorikiri. Kirishima stays in that chasing pack, one behind Aya Nishiki at 10 wins. Shishi is stuck on 9. Asanayama met Takayasu in a meeting of the former Ozekis. Asanayama 9 wins, looking to stay in the chasing pack. First meeting in 5 years for Asanayama and Takayasu. Good touchy eye. Takayasu gets a left inside belt, but lets go, sets his feet, and using a right outside grip, just pulled Asanayama over a Watanabe overhand belt throw. Asanayama, he's stuck on 9 wins. Takayasu, the Papa Bear, he gets his Kachikoshi, 8 wins. Atami Fuji and Abi met to sort out who would be the one to move to 10 wins. They're both on 9 coming into this fight. Good touchy eye as Abi leads with his arm, but he almost falls on his own as Atami Fuji helps him down to the dirt. Suki Atoshi thrusts down. It's really more of Abi going down on his own, if anything. Atami Fuji in the chase at 10 wins. Good on Atami Fuji. Hakano Fuji, he went Kyujo tonight. Leg, ankle, something like that. So Onakatsu gets his second freebie in 2 nights, a second Fusen win. Uh, Hakuno Fuji, he'll finish the tournament on 5 wins, 8 losses, and the rest will be absences, counted as losses, and that will see him drop down the order a little bit. So day 14 has a thinner pack leading, with every bout knocking someone out of the chasing pack. A couple of good fights tonight. We'll go through them tomorrow night. Thanks for joining me again, folks. That's Friday. Join me again. Hakioi, let's learn sumo.